to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he will score again. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Going right sideline and complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught by Eckler. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got his man. That's down. And he will. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. That's a second charged timeout to Chicago. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. And And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Let's go now.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defense.
A hit, and he has lost the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. There's that man again. Another catch. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the Vikings, and it's all up next.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus... First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a...
such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
Here goes that.
Throwing on third down. And this drive is over before it can start. A tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10. Prescott. Open man downfield is fire move. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Now he'll run. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues. Pistol now for Prescott. That complete to Jacobs. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Scott again. That's caught. Right side. It's fire move. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throw again. And he passes it on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again. Prescott. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That Ryan is the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Now Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown Saints.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. He'll go play action with Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And Now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
I know it's fourth and short, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Defense.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and short. Prescott. And out to the flat, and it's complete. Looking for room out. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now it gives to Barkley, running right. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will go all the way. Oh, Odunze. Touchdown, Vikings. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Dak to throw. And that is incomplete. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Working free downfield. It is Williams. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Man in motion here is Jennings. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And it's caught. What a throw. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. The connection made to Ayuk. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd down, Prescott. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And this...
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. That's taken in by Jennings. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Here's Barkley. Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown. Slot receiver. Headed right. 1st down, Prescott. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll put a receiver in motion right. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. We're pretty close. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught by the... On the ground, this is Barkley. Saquon Barkley. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. This one, caught by Parkinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Prescott on first down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first and 10, Prescott. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down. Now Prescott. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Going to throw it here on first down. That complete to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On second down, it's Dak. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throw again, Dak. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got it at the 7. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Prescott on 3rd and 2. To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, New Orleans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters. Darnold now on 1st and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. New Orleans' third and final time. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Prescott. And Ayuk with it on the left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you...
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Here's Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Vikings. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Mooney in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Second down, Prescott. Open man, he's got Agnew. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Running is Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are back within 2 scores. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one taken in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Saints. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Throwing, Darnold. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Minnesota. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he fought. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. This one caught by Parkinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs. Man in motion, heading left. On first and 10, Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
The Vikings offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And we'll take you back through some of the highlights. Been plenty of room to run, and he has taken advantage of it already over. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The throw on the run is complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Previous play is under review.
Throw the red challenge flag. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Dak will throw it here on 1st down. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable? Is picking up a key 3rd down.
And he will will take this into the end zone. What a run! Dak Prescott, touchdown, New Orleans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with it. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Once again, it's Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run with Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Crazy. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. On play action, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. He's going to have a Vikings 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. That is caught, and he's in. Zach Charbonnet, touchdown Vikings. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First down, Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll play action. It's Prescott. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Second down. Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. So a win here for the Vikings. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home game next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team on it, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.